it's Julie, and I'm so glad to be back at Hero Arts with a very fun Halloween design for you today. And this one features the Clear Snap Colorbox Frost White Pigment Ink. Now when I work with this ink, because it's kind of goopy and thick, I like to ink my stamp from this direction because then I just have a better view of how well I've inked the stamp. If I've missed any spots, I can see that very quickly. And I also have a lot more control over how thickly I'm applying the ink. So that way I'm not smashing the stamp down into the ink pad and getting goopy, globs of ink in areas where I really need the detail to show. And then I like to actually impress the paper to the stamp from this direction and use some scratch paper, and that will keep my hands clean. And then I can come back in and heat set this ink. I could set it aside to air dry, but that would probably take overnight to get it thoroughly dry. And I was in a hurry, so I had to get out my heat gun. And then I needed a circle for a moon. Didn't have a punch or die that fit the size circle that I really wanted, so I just got out my circle scissor and cut what I needed from that gorgeous mandarin paper. I love that color. And then I'm going to stamp the witch silhouette, and it's okay that I'm stamping her, I'm letting her bleed off the edge there because I really don't need the whole witch to get the gist of what's going on in this particular card. So she's just partially stamped, and then I wanted to coat her thoroughly with glitter and give her a sparkly moon. So I ran her through my Xyron machine. I put her face down, on the artwork is face down so that I get the adhesive all over the top of the imagery. And then I'm going to peel off that liner paper and dump it face down into my bin of Prismaglitter. She's getting a glitter bath. I love Prismaglitter. As you can see, I can't have just 1 or 2 jars of it. I have to have a bin of Prismaglitter. It's my favoriteest. So I like lots of it. And then I'm just going to mount that to my black card. And that way I can see where I can put the bats. I had to kind of do that first as far as the layout goes because I needed to see exactly where the bats would go after I knew where the moon was going to get positioned. And if I tried to do it beforehand, chances are I probably would have ended up not putting those bats in a really good spot. So this kind of helped me get my layout and my spacing looking nice and balanced. So now that they're done, I can come back in and do the greeting, and I have just enough space right there above the skyline. I loved using this skyline, the newspaper skyline, for this scene, and the witch is cruising over the city, scaring all the children. And that's all there is to it. I can come back in and heat set that or let it dry overnight, and it's good to go. And if it gets warped, I just put it under a heavy book overnight to flatten it back out again. Isn't that easy and fabulous? I love the effect. Thanks for watching.